good? It's gonna have to be good. Hey guys, good afternoon. I'm Marcia. Hold on, let me get you guys so straight to the beat. Now I'm in my old roommate's room. She moved out. There's no good lighting in the apartment except for her room. Yes, there you go. So hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Marcia. Long time no see. I'm still out of focus. This is so embarrassing. Cool. So how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. I hadn't posted a video in a long time. I know a lot of my friends and family are always asking me about videos. When are you gonna post in a video? I'm like, sis, ask me how I'm doing, okay? Let's just do that. So yeah, I've been creating vlogs. I have so many vlogs since like September, but I just never, I'm not gonna say I never had time, because there have been times where I was like literally sleep all day. It's because I'm just tired. I'm tired emotionally, mentally, and physically. And so now what I want to do, start doing, is do like every other Thursday, do a throwback Thursday of vlogs that I haven't posted yet since, like I said, since October or September, and I hope that makes up for something. So yeah, so the purpose of this video, just by the title, it's okay to not be okay, and that's literally what I've been doing and struggling with for a while. And basically, like, long story short, I've been working like basically every weekend. I work part-time at TVS. I'm an associate slash pharmacy tech, and basically a lot of the work I do, a lot of my duties at work have to do with being like, you know, super uppity with customer service, going up and beyond for my customers. I mean, that's something that I won't be like, you know, I'm not like, you know, dreading to do, because, you know, people, they need medicine to feel better. Hold on quick. So dirty. Anyways, so I've just been working really like every weekend. I have like maybe like at least a something special weekend that I might be off for a day. I have to go back in like the next day, and I don't know. And then I work, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I work Monday like in the mornings, and then I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to be like, you know, be doing schoolwork. And with those 3 days at school, like everything else, I just usually just like committed to the schoolwork and try to be social. But emotionally, I just have been like kind of drained since, like, really, I would say since December. And it's not on anyone, it's only but me, because I always got that I'm a very optimistic person. I'm very optimistic. I'm just full of hope, honestly. And that's something I go to a therapist, honestly, guys. And if you guys go to school, university, or, you know, community college, there's like counselors out there for you guys. And I would just say, get those counselors, like get help. Honestly, it's not embarrassing. It's not being seen as weak. It's honestly a very good, like, you know, move to just go and talk to someone, because this is like free as well. I have a mentor I talk to. She's like a life and focus mentor, and I've been talking to her for like, you know, a month and a half now. And basically, it's just like the best thing I ever like met. Honestly, no, I'm saying 2 months. Yeah, 2 months I've been talking to her, and it's so crazy because it's like she's like always saying like it's kind of like a reverse, because she's like, I'm a younger version of her, and she's like, literally everything you went through, I've been through in college. And even like, granted, like only like 10 years apart, like she's not that older than me, but like she's old. Like I get respect from her, and she gets respect from me, as whatever. And like we respect both of each other on like a certain like level, because we've both been through things similar. And it shocks me and it shocks her. But you guys, college is it's some shit. First of all, I want to say I'm very blessed that I'm here, because I prayed to stay on campus. I prayed to get into this college. I prayed to, you know, be involved with campus and everything else, and I got exactly what I wanted. So I feel bad because I don't want to feel like I'm ungrateful in some way to God, because He did have to give me these opportunities, but He did, and it's just grateful. I'm just very thankful. Oh yeah, guys, look at my hair. Oh no, this is. Anyways. Yeah, so like basically I've just been like, I don't want to seem ungrateful for the opportunities I've been with, the people who I've met in the past, who I crossed paths with, and the friends I have now. And I'm just very happy that I met the people who I met, because a lot of them are still with me, a lot of them have left me, and I'm very grateful for either or the circumstances. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. But basically, I just really haven't been feeling like I really need to compare myself, and that's something I've been struggling with since high school. Like ever since like people getting accepted to college, I always feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm not going to that college and I might be looked down upon on. Or when I took a year off from school, because like after graduation, I graduated college, high school, I didn't go immediately straight into college. I took a year break just to get my work done and figure out, where I wanted to be at. And it was just like a lot of emotions, because like my whole heart, I love school so much, and like I always, like, people literally get so attacked, get so annoyed with me when I talk about school and how excited I am for the new semester. And I'm just really excited. So like when I didn't get to school right away, I was really depressed that time. So I just compared myself, and like now I'm comparing myself because not trying to talk down on anyone about the situation, but a lot of my friends who are in a relationship, they kind of like put it on me to be in a relationship. They're like, oh, you have to get on this wave. It's, this and the third. We're talking about marriage, this and the third. And I'm the person who wants to be married in the long run, but I don't have to get it immediately right now, because like, what's the fun in, like, I mean, I know a lot of people who got married in their 20s and who got married in their college career, like during college. But I'm just kind of like, I'm not fit to be someone's wife just yet. Like, I know I'm wife potential, but like right now I'm not fit to be a Mrs. something. I'm not fit to carry someone's last name their family holds, you know what I mean? So like, I don't want to, I've been through so many people who've been always, rushing the whole marriage thing, and to me that makes me uncomfortable, because it's like, I don't know if I'm like emotionally fit for someone to be called their wife, and I don't know. And then like with relationships, like I know what I want, but I'm also need to know what I want as me and like as a person, because I can't be saying, oh yeah, I want my guy to be this and the third, but I also want to be like, well, I want to be this and the third to that person, So I don't want to put all the pressure on the guy who I'm dating. I want to just make it like an equal balance. Like I want to be sure that I'm enough for that person. I know I'm enough. I'm enough for everything. Okay, let's just get this straight. I want to be enough for that person, and I want that person to be enough for me. Like we both have our good or bad days. We both have seen each other in our worst days, but at the same time we pick each other up and fulfill each other. But if since I'm so emotionally damaged right now, and so much like I'm trying to get myself back together, a relationship right now for me is kind of like, it's gonna be put on hold for a couple months or maybe a year. We never know. But one thing about being very like optimistic is that I have hope about the future a lot, and I take philosophy. And one thing in philosophy we learned about is that why people shouldn't be optimistic, and it's just because when things turn left, we're gonna be like very frustrated because people don't turn out to be the way they are, and things don't happen the way they are. And that's just something I'm learning to do, is just being less optimistic, which is really sad because people say they like that part of me, is that I'm very hopeful, very cheerful, very, excited for the future, but that also causes anxiousness, and I just don't want to have that on me, because being anxious is not fun at all. Something about school, I know where I want to be after college. A lot of people are just so amazed that I have a plan, and I've always been told though, like when we had to make plans, God laughs, and I don't want, oh wow, this is crazy. I just got a message about feeling lost, and that's really who I am. But a lot of people are like, they like the fact that I know what I want to do after college, but they're like, but I'm just kind of like anxious and just kind of like, oh my gosh, like I want to move. Like this is a good example. I want to move to Florida eventually. Like after 5 years living here in Georgia, getting my 5-year career started here and everything else, I want to eventually move to Florida so I can work for Universal Studios or to Walt Disney World and be a PR manager there, and everything else. And I get so anxious and excited for it. So literally like 2 weeks ago, I was like looking for apartments or townhomes in near Orlando, looking for houses near Disney, and looking for, because I'm terrified of snakes, honestly and truly. I feel like something's crawling on me. But I looked for like reptile removal people, so just in case like, a little snake or alligator or whatever wants to like lurk in my yard, I can just call someone up and they can help me with that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I just get so excited, then I just start getting that feeling like, what if like none of this happens? Like I get all this anxiousness for no reason, and like none of this happens. And this is where the part where I don't like about myself is I put myself down about things like that. Because like if someone else is telling me that, like if someone was telling me, hey, yeah, I want to do this and the third, but I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do it, I'm the person to be like, no, don't say that. If I totally see, like I really believe them, but it's like I believe that I am gonna be in Florida. I want to be a PR manager for like Walt Disney World individually in the long run, and be a PR manager for Universal Studios. It's just that I have to do work. I have to put work into it. I just feel like it's none of this is possible, but I know that it's possible for sure. Another part of me with my emotions is sometimes I've just been like, I've been feeling down, like I told you guys, like since December, and 2019 just hasn't been like the greatest, because like I'm very, like I keep saying, I'm very optimistic. I live on hope and everything else, and I kind of let myself down. I just have so much expectations with people or expectations in life, and then things don't go accordingly to what I want to do right then and there. But you never know how the future might go in the long run, because like at the end of the day, it could turn left or right. You could go back to where it was going to be maybe a little bit more better, but it's just, it's like, will better come? We never know. And I just gotta get out of that funk, because a part of me really want to go back home. Honestly, guys, I really do want to go back home. But and then another part of me is like, you're gonna miss out on so much here in school. Like I'm gonna be working for homecoming next year. I'm gonna be, you know, if you guys didn't know, I'm a president of activities on campus. So what I do is basically create events or whatever, and you guys will see a video about that, one of my vlogs. But it's just, I will be missing out on so much, and I don't want that to happen, and I don't want to be living on regret. I want to be living my life, but I just know that for sure. Me and my mentor, we talked about this. She said that it's okay to talk about this, and I think I'm ready to talk about it. Like, it's okay to just be selfish. It's just, oh, this is so awkward. I hate when it happens. It's okay to be selfish and just think about you. Because I owe myself so much since 2016, honestly, truly, guys. 2016, I feel like I hit depression that year, and it carried on. 2018 was a great year, and then December came, and it's kind of like, well, here's the depression. And honestly, I feel like it's true about seasonal depression with women. Some men understand, some people don't. People think that it's just an excuse for us to be bitchy. No, it's like literally I don't want to be depressed at all. I don't want to be anxious about anything. I don't want to be sad. Like literally, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but my shirt says good vibes and high fives. I wore this shirt just constantly because like I felt so, like yesterday I was in the mall with my friend, and I was so happy. I was getting back to that groove, and then something happened where it had me thinking about the situation, and I was so sad. And then this morning I was like, I don't want to be sad anymore. I just don't. I'm just so tired of being sad, like honestly. And I talked to my mentor this morning, and she wasn't even supposed to be in office, but she was just like, she sent a mass email to some of her people that she works with. But I was like, hey, can we just like, I know you're like, you're not supposed to be in office hours, you're not supposed to be working, but can we just like, you know, chit chat real quick? And there's a tear. It's just like, I'm just so sad. I'm like tired of being sad, and I'm just so tired of like thinking of other people. I mean, that's a blessing to be thinking of other people, but I'm just tired of wondering and seeking possibilities. You should just like stop living on expectations and stop wanting to put yourself so down so many times. I feel like I'm always expecting the worst outcome. I feel like there's a big scientific word, but I'm the person who thinks it'll be going so good, but I expect the worst to come out, and it actually ends up coming out worse, like bad or whatever. And I don't want to stop doing that. I just want to stop like thinking that things bad are happening, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this one tear falling down my face, like coming down. Yeah, I'm just so tired of it. I'm just so tired of being sad, and this is not for a video for me for anyone to feel pity on me, but it's like the sun is out. I feel better. Friends are making plans with me. I'm spending time with my family next week. Like, people aren't like blessed enough to go to family when things hit rock bottom. some people are not blessed enough to have friends to go to when things are happening. And I don't want to seem ungrateful or, you know, bitter all the time, because I'm not that person. I'm just ready to just be back to myself again, because I'm just so tired of being so sad. So for anyone to like be worried about, it's just me being like okay with people talking to me or talking about a situation that's hurting them, especially in college, because it's so real. It's so many people who I know who basically are hiding their emotions. I don't want none of that to happen to anyone. Be so free to talk to someone about it, especially people you trust. And I hope you guys like really like take that advice, like be a hero to someone else. Like if your friend is coming to you like to talk to you about something, open that door for them to come in and talk to you. Don't be like, no, I don't want to talk about it right now, or talking about sad things make me sad, so I don't want to talk about it. Don't say that, because like people will literally bottle up so much stuff, make it so easy for your roommates or your friends or your family to talk to you, because people are not fortunate and they'll do something to hurt themselves, and you'll be wondering why. And I don't want anyone to do that at all. I want people to be able to talk about it freely, because seasonal depression is not just from December or November to like March. It's literally it can take longer than that, honestly. But I feel like I am getting out of that position. I am seeking, I'm talking to my mentor, talking to my counselors, and talking to friends, and it's friends who have a situation like me who I can talk to about it, and there's friends who can sit here and just cry with me, because I'm a very sensitive person. But it's just so much, there's so much emotions that's like twirling together, and I'm just kind of like, okay, this is not who you are. You're not meant to be sad 24/7. So what we're gonna do, sis, we're gonna fix you up. We're gonna get yourself started. We're gonna stop crying. We're gonna stop trying to force things or fix things. It's done because it's done. If it's come back to you again, pray that it's right for you the second time, because literally we're not doing this whole roller coaster things of emotions again in 2019. 2019 in the beginning was a whole bunch of like emotional confusion for me, and from March all the way until the end of the year, well, to forever, I want people to be very clear with me about their emotions. I don't want to be confused anymore. I don't want to be bottled up in emotions. I want it all to be coming out. So really, like, I'm sorry, like I just cried majority of this video, but I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And if, like I said before, if you guys go to college or university, counseling sessions are totally free. Open up. There's people out there who want to talk, and I'm the type of person who want to talk a lot of times, and like I said, I don't sit here and cry with you. I probably don't want to go through the same thing you're going through, but I'm gonna cry because I'm a sensitive person. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and comment down below with the sunflower, because I love sunflowers, and sunflowers make me so happy. So comment with the sunflower emoji, and I will love it so much. It makes me so happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys later. Bye.